Hello, Moist Charlie Clips audience. I bring with me some cringe as a nice little gift for all of you. I've talked about this before, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this as well. The Olympics have finally accepted some games into their Olympics circuit. They now have an entire esports week of the Olympics, and while that may sound cool to some of you, I promise it is the most embarrassing thing ever. You see, the games that are in the Olympics are ones that you've never heard of, such as tic-tac-bow and other mobile game shovelware dog shit. Just complete throwaway nonsense games. And I've speculated on stream that I actually think it's kind of a conspiracy because some of the mobile games that are in the Olympics were made only a couple weeks before the announcement. So they're also heavily monetized as well, and anyone can participate. So to me, it really just screams some kind of nefarious scheme where these mobile games are in the Olympics, which garners hype around the mobile games, so people will play them under the delusion that they'll somehow become an Olympic athlete for gaming. So they'll hop in the mobile game and then spend money on the microtransactions. So it's just a big money-making plan from the Olympics committee here. That's how I feel about it because there's no other logical explanation for why games that no one has ever heard of, like tic-tac-bow, are in the Olympics. It just doesn't make sense. And also the fact that they were made so close to the announcement is also really fishy. Very shady shit. But I've already gone over all of that. I'm here to talk about something else regarding the Olympics and esports. They've just made another announcement that a new game will be entered into the Olympics esports week. One that actually everyone has heard of. Fortnite. That's right. Fortnite will now be an Olympic sport, but not in the way that you're thinking. You see, they don't like violence in the Olympics, and Fortnite is known for its violence. I mean, that shit is brutal. That turns kids into fucking monsters, turns them into bloodthirsty killers. I tell you, you only need to see Ariana Grande crank a 90 and then slaughter some bitches with the double pump meta in order for you to just become a murderer yourself. It's too violent. God rest all of the souls that have been subjected to the horrors of the Fortnite battlefield. I mean, Jesus Christ, even Master Chief is out there hitting a floss now. The war crimes don't stop piling up in Fortnite, so they needed something else. They had to change Fortnite around a little bit, and they are now doing a non-violent Fortnite creative map solution. So it's basically just a Fortnite custom map that's nothing but target practice for their Fortnite esport. They even proudly hyped up this stinker in a tweet here. So it's going to be the International Shooting Sport Federation Challenge featuring Fortnite. So just target shooting. An absolute fucking snooze fest for a gaming challenge. I actually couldn't have pictured something more boring. It is baffling how incredibly out of touch the Olympics are with gaming. I don't know why they're even trying. Having complete worthless piles of shit in the Olympics like Fortnite target shooting is nonsensical. Nobody in the world wants to see that. Older people aren't going to watch gaming in the Olympics regardless. And the younger people who play games don't want to see fucking tic-tac-bow and Fortnite target shooting. Like, they are pleasing nobody. It doesn't make any sense other than for it to be some kind of money laundering scheme or even some kind of money generating scheme through microtransactions and like merchandise or whatever. The octogenarians on the anti-fun police squadron have stated that gamers will be tested on their target aiming accuracy just as sports shooters would in competition. According to IOC Sports, a specially designed Fortnite Creative Island made to reflect sports shooting competition will put the target aiming accuracy of sharpshooters to the test and see them navigate the in-game environment as they compete to become an Olympic Esports Series winner. The Esports Series will take place in Singapore. Fortnite players will go for the Esports Olympics on Saturday, June 24th, 2023, with other titles like Gran Turismo, NBA 2K23, and 11 table tennis. Tickets are on sale now for $10 to $15. Real quick, before continuing, this is extremely misleading because those are the only three games that aren't just like mobile shovelware games that are part of this circuit. Outside of that, it is actually just shit like tic-tac-bow. There's also a couple other ones that I'm blanking on the name of because they are so unheard of that I can't even recall what they were. One of them is literally like thumb people playing baseball. It is a joke, the games that are in this series. But they decided to leave those out and try and push them under the rug and instead focus on games you've heard of like Gran Turismo. But just know, that is not the quality of games at the esports events here for the Olympics. Continuing on, the addition to esports to the Olympics is still a controversial topic, with some arguing that it's not a true sport and does not deserve a place alongside traditional athletic events. However, there are many who believe that the inclusion of esports is not only inevitable, but necessary in order to keep the Olympics relevant to younger generations. So, I think there's merit to both sides here. However, what they've done pleases nobody. So you can make the argument that it's not like a true athletic sport. I don't think you're wrong in making that assumption. It is very different. It is a totally different kind of activity. One that still, of course, requires an extremely high level of talent that only few people will ever be able to achieve. But it is not really an athletic sport, nor do I think it needs a place at the Olympics. And also, the inclusion of it at the Olympics will not appeal to younger generations because you have barely dipped the tippy tip of your tootsies into this water. You have put mobile games in the Olympics. This is not something younger generation wants to watch. Younger generation loves to play mobile games, but I can't imagine many of them wanting to watch Tic-Tac-Bow, a game where you literally just tap the screen to fire an arrow. I'm really focused on that one because it is just so mind-boggling how shit that game is and why it's here. But the point is, you're having mobile games here that's not going to appeal to the younger generation at all. And putting Fortnite could have been a solid play to appeal to the younger generation, but no kid wants to watch target practice in Fortnite. That's the most boring part of the game. A creative map where there's no actual competition with other players, it's just fucking target practice. That is so boring. That is so fucking boring. If you just had normal Fortnite, I'd understand. Like, that would make sense. I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, kids might actually want to watch this now. Olympics, Fortnite? Wow, those kids will probably go fucking wild for that. But no child is going to be wanting to watch them just shoot at stationary targets in really shittily designed maps. Because I guarantee the reason they've gone with like sports shooting isn't just because of the non-violent angle. It's just because it's so easy to quickly make. You just set up stationary targets in the Fortnite creative sandbox. I doubt there's going to be a whole lot of effort put into those maps so they can easily just fucking shit those out quickly. And it costs no money to do so. So there's really just nothing they've done right here when it comes to including gaming at the Olympics. This is just going to be a complete joke that they're only ever going to do one time, I imagine, because they're going to get laughed off the face of the fucking earth for even trying it the way that they have. So I don't think this is going to be like a permanent fixture of the Olympics. This will always go down as one of the most embarrassing things the Olympics have ever fucking tried. And again, I don't understand why gaming needs to be in the Olympics. That just screams insecurity for people that are like lobbying for that. Just let esports exist in its own little sector of like sports entertainment. It doesn't need to be classified as a real sport or a physical athletic sport in order for it to have merit. It doesn't need that. It already has carved out a huge market for itself. It doesn't need the validation from the 60 and 70-year-olds that are saying gaming's not really challenging and it's not a sport. Who cares? Who fucking cares? That doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And this is the worst implementation of gaming into the like sports scene I've ever seen with what the Olympics has done here. So I just wanted to give a little update to this because they continue to just fucking fumble everything in regards to gaming in the Olympics. So it's really about it. So yeah.